most of it's covered up, so less detail was required. Clearly, she's got something that you can see some claws. You can see like the jackal mask.
Lamastian says, "I shall ascend." He takes his as he takes the shrimp, and if the Lamastu is up at the balcony, Laurel can take flight up there.
Fly up to the other Lamastu.
Yeah. But for now, he'll hang out over here, and basically sort of shadow moving around him, making people feel uneasy as he sort of looks over here and says, "I'm sure that even if I wear the mask, many have this face behind theirs."
Oh, Raphael just smiles at him.
It would be good to get some work done tonight as well. I can't say how long I will stay.
Raphael nods and says, "Of course, my friend. Anytime you stay, it will be an utter delight. But at least maybe wait for, the speech, and perhaps if we can see Mr. Santurna show up. That would be quite a delight."
Stay for until the events end, at least.
He nods. Excellent, excellent. And thank you for all the alchemy, by the way.
My pleasure.
An individual dressed as Shaylin waves to Raphael.
Raphael looks over to the individual dressed as Shaylin.
On the balcony.
Well,
yeah.
he says to her, "I think the speech will happen quite soon. I just go and see what his lovely countenance wants." And he sort of sweeps off, gallantly leaping up and sort of, swinging himself over the balcony.
I imagine just like jumping up on here like 360.
Yep, basically.
Like Assassin's Creed, but with rakish style and panache.
Oh, so much rakish style, like
in that ballroom map for multiplayer, where you just climb up the walls to escape from people.
There you go.
well, like every Assassin's Creed.
Like every Assassin's
Creed.
To escape from people, but
Good evening, Raphael.
There's a map that's like this room.
Raphael looks down at his costume. It is that bad, is it?
It is quite obvious. No one can pull it off quite the same as you can.
Oh, you say the most lovely things. He sort of looks at her, trying to place her. Is that?
She spins around and hands you a rose.
Well, Raphael takes the rose and says, "Of course it is you. Lovely. Simply lovely." Looking up and down. "I do hope you enjoy the night, my dear."
Of course. I hope you approve of my outfit.
There is simply nothing I cannot that I cannot not approve of, so to speak. He sort of looks up and down. Indeed so.
If you wouldn't mind, before the end of the night, I think we should really make this party go.
Raphael laughs and says, "I do believe you are right, my dear, of course." He nods towards her, sets the rose sort of in his, in one of the belts he has.
The rose belt.
The rose belt, yes. It's like a holster.
Normally it's roses being removed, interestingly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he has one for removing and one for keeping.
Usually the one for keeping isn't...
Oh, it seems the speech is about to start.
Indeed, indeed. Raphael sort of swings past over again, down in front of the two speakers. He will pick up his like gold encrusted stein he has with the Kerin Kalin symbol on it, and to get the attention of all of the crowd, he will then basically loudly sort of knock it into one of the walls, so it echoes out over the hall, and also as he gets the attention, he will hold it out to get it filled with alchemy from a servant.
Donk, donk, donk.
Yeah, basically. And then he turns around and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my great pleasure to have you here tonight for the opening of the Sapphire Hall. And as a special treat to all of us, I give you," he sort of motions over to Zoe and Sebastian, "the two finest citizens in Northside." And sort of then he starts a applause to sort of make them come forward.
And applause begins. And everyone else.
Black replicate goblet, as you all might know.
Oh, I hope it's not that goblet.
Sure. No, not
Said replica.
that goblet. It's
Laura probably doesn't want to drink what's actually in the goblet.
No.
No, permanent levels? Hmm.
no, not that one.
Not that one?
The
I hope.
demon goblet one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
Well, the other one would be completely stupid.
Yeah.
I brought it.
Hence,
Inside
Like
my
the Empress
arcade
sees
book.
and she's just like, you!
He walks around with a mirror under his arm and.
Hey.
All of that.
You're
would be
looking at yourself in
useful
the mirror right now,
here.
clearly.
Right.
And he doesn't see a different reflection. Ooh!
Right.
So Zoe,
Zoe and Sebastian will walk in. Would it be probable so people knew it was Zoe to take off her mask?
No, Raphael can present her if she wanted that.
That would make sense, you know.
Okay, then he would indeed present her as Zoe Flores, of famous and upstanding citizen, the Angel of Northside, and then of course Sebastian Kaelin, the
I can
Mayor of Northside. I'm not sure of his title actually.
He's mayor.
the gardener of...
technically a mayor. That's true.
He's
Mayor.
gave him a title.
Mayor.
Remember?
Just
Mayor Sebastian Kaelin and Lady Zoe Flores. Ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll walk in with Sebastian next to her. Curtsy.
Or
Look
bow.
Look to everyone in the Great Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, how grand it is to stand in this beautiful and fantastic hall that is also a dance school, I will point out. Let's hope it will bring a lot of happiness to all and everyone. There's going to be, I hope there will be hold a lot of beautiful and wonderful parties, and a place where all people can learn to dance, and learn to dance from even, I will add out, the speech is in Danish, so I need to,
There might be a delay when you're translating it for yourself.
in my own brain. They will learn from the one and only Sir Freelancer. She'll point to, put her hand towards Raphael, who danced and swept the Empress through Northside at our very own festival. That's what it is. Only Sir Freelancer, the true master of dances, can be the maker of such important place and beautiful place as this. I hope you all will have an evening to remember, and by this I will all like to give you a blessing. She will walk. She will walk alone to the middle of the hall.
Which is filled with a lot of people.
Oh god!
And she will...
There's freaking... What's going on here?
Whoa!
There's a
Chain as
fucking
the heads of
Coronas.
Tiamat.
God damn it!
Oh yeah.
5 people freaking dressed
What
up as
the
Tiamat,
fuck?
goddamn. And Zon-Cathon, you can't have a ball without Zon-Cathon.
They came as a group though.
Like, what? Yeah, they came as a group and, like...
I like how
Holy fuck.
So I will
There's
walk
there's a Rovagug.
There is?
doing stuff.
Yeah, look, he's near Laurel.
Okay, alright. Zoe's doing stuff. Let's listen to them.
the hall and do this.
I'm not gonna open that because...
It's from Final Fantasy X. I think you'll be okay. You could
You
just
know.
read it.
Oh, sure.
If
For those
if anyone
those
wants to like
who
look
can't-
at it,
for those who can't open it, in Final Fantasy X, there is this lovely character called Yuna, and she does this beautiful dance to put spirits at rest, and I thought that fitted extremely well. So she's doing that lovely dance, and you can almost swear she has wings, because she is her kind of complete being is just beaming with white light, and the whole area is consecrated.
you can all feel this aura of purity and good flowing through. The monsters in the room hate it.
So we will, when the dance is done, she will bow down to everyone, stand up and smiles, and I hope you all will have a great evening and have a wonderful day. And she walks up to Sebastian.
Sorry, I started coughing. What do you say? At the very end there. I didn't hear the end bit because I was coughing.
She will bow down and tell everyone to have a nice day and, let's add and let the party begin.
Yes. Sebastian will raise a glass.
Well, she'll walk up.
Have a wonderful evening.
Raphael raises his stein.
Will raise her glass,
Sorry.
even though she's not holding it.
Zoe was given a glass by Sebastian.
Oh, so we will take the glass and raise it.
As everyone gives a toast, can you give me a diplomacy check? Fine.
Sure.
You're going to get, let's have a look, a +4 from Sebastian,
Mm-hmm.
a +2 from the hall,
Mm-hmm.
a +6 because Raphael helped.
What did he
And
do?
That's a +12 so far.
Mainly because he endorsed you for this.
Oh, okay.
And then a +5 due to the circumstances of the ball, giving you a grand total of a miscellaneous +17
My God.
for your speech.
35.
You know, everyone's pretty impressed. Even though that was only a 4 on the dice.
Well, I wanted it to be impressive.
As you know, after everyone cheers, people walk. You know, Sebastian bows to you. Ask you to have a good night.
Yeah.
So we will curtsy and say thank you.
And he seems to go off and party.
You can do that.
Yes. Raphael will sweep out on the dance floor.
Who dressed up as a Rovagug?
Who dressed up as fucking Grotus?
I want to know who dressed up as Nethys.
I mean, technically there are multiples of many people. I just don't have more than
But
one.
who did the
token
giant
god.
worm?
Is it like one of those Chinese party dragons? It's like many people in it.
Yes, it is one costume with 5 people.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be so warm and sweaty.
Like them and the Tiamat ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Laurel has respect for that. No?
That's for the sheer effort.
There was clearly a lot of effort into the Tiamat costume.
I will add that is my first ever speech that I've written. I'm sorry it wasn't in English, so it didn't go faster.
That's fine. Riff will,
Yeah,
It's not meant to go fast.
There is something said to be at a slow speed, so...
Riff will
I will add that I cast Consecrate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Riff
I
will
wanna
join
keep
Raphael
saying-
on the dance floor.
Yeah, Raphael will grab Rithalin and spin her out on the dance floor.
She will gladly accept this dance. And will dance to our heart's content.
Yes, there are multiples of many gods in here. Not all gods. You know, as I said, there's only one Asmodeus.
Sure.
There's only one Rovagug.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Wow.
like 2. There's 2, maybe 3 Lamasters. Wow, Rith is dancing to her heart's content.
Oh yeah.
She is sparkling.
Move out the way, boys.
Raphael impressed?
Raphael
What is
impressed?
swoons?
that was
well,
when you were paying him a compliment.
That was okay.
Oh, I didn't get it.
There is an Apsu in the room as well.
Mhm.
Yes, so it will stand awkward up here.
Yes, the room is quite fantastic, having pretty much all the greater gods in here,
Mm.
and then a few of the lesser gods.
Yeah. After we've danced through quite a bit, Raphael will sort of spin away from Rith and says, bow to her and says, Rithalin, you must have been secretly practicing.
Riff winks and says, it's just my charm, Raphael.
And so you have so much of it too. You are absolutely radiant. He sort of bows forward and kisses her hand. Thank you for the dance.
Riff curtsies and says, thank you.
Sort of looks around. I still haven't seen the guest of honor, so to speak.
Riff nods and says, perhaps we could have a look. Nairu's seen what the Empress looks like. Perhaps he can point her out to us.
Is Larry like sitting on your shoulder all the time?
Yes.
How do you does not know who the Empress is?
How are you
You'll see
dancing?
Becca Joy.
Hawk on your shoulder.
Well, he saw her. Right?
What do you mean saw her?
He's seen what the Empress looks like, so surely he
Yeah,
can...
he's seen it, but he doesn't know where in the room she is.
Oh, okay, that's awkward.
Can't see through the disguises.
Ah, goddamn.
So many people have actually really good ones.
Damn.
I should have had Moonseer cast True Seeing on me for this.
Yeah, probably.
But then all the
Yeah.
magic ones would just disappear.
Well, is a lot of people using magic? Because Zoe's not.
You cast detect magic.
So Zoe's not using magic with her costume. She's not wearing her full plate.
You know, Rith's been blinded by Detect Magic before, so she'll give it a go.
You cast detect magic. There are, you probably say like half the nobility probably has magic parts to their outfit, if not all magic.
Raph will, when he turns, says, "Keep your eyes open, if you please."
You're muted, Malachi.
Rith nods and
True sight, you just see naked people all over.
Except for Zoe, she's not naked.
Laura's not either. But,
She's very naked.
He'll actually sort of sweep up to Zoe standing up there
Mm-hmm.
and land next to her and sort of look out over the crowd.
That's what Zoe.
So many people met up, didn't they?
Zoe looks. She's focused on the crowd, and then she looks surprised at Laurel and smiles.
Many of them, I imagine, would not have been able to afford the costume and the cleanliness required for such a place, had you not sent them packages.
So it looks. I gave them free food. But what
And the rumor says you also sent them money for costumes and baths. Many of the poorer, younger people in this district have been able to afford coming here by your good grace, I hear.
So it just looks in the distance.
At least, that is what they tell me.
Who's telling you that?
Sort of gestures to the many people in the hall.
I see.
Pats her back and says, "You really are doing this election thing rather well."
I'm trying. If I don't know, I think Laurel would notice that Zoe is fixated on one thing. He can try and see what it is.
Is something wrong? Is it the voice? I thought it would complement the costume rather well.
So looks to Laurel. No, the voice made me smile.
That wasn't my intention with it, but all right.
She looks to Laurel. I know your heart is good, so why would I fear you?
Looks can be deceiving. Gestures out to the people. Many of these people look absolutely stunning, but we all know what they are like beneath the masks.
So nods.
I chose to have it the other way around.
I don't wear a mask because it was a masquerade. But I guess we're all wearing masks when it comes to it.
It is a chance to express oneself in a different aura, a different light, really. I suppose many wish they were the things they dress as, rather than trying to express themselves with it. I have never been to a masquerade before.
So it would have been to masquerade, right?
Once, probably.
I've been to one.
They're not common, but you know.
Yeah, well, I've been to one before, but this is the first time I dressed for someone else. She points to Raphael. I told him how I felt, and he declined me.
How you felt?
She looks to Raphael. I'm in love with that idiot.
Jackal sort of opens its eyes wide. Really? I had not caught up on that. I'm so sorry.
So he smiles. It's fine. I didn't want everyone to catch up on it.
I never was good at such a thing. And my mother didn't tell me. She usually would, I think. Perhaps you'd talk to her?
Not yet. I wanted her to, relax.
The master nods. Sometimes people in our position can have a hard time having time for such things. I usually focus on work instead. I have indeed in life had such feelings, however, there was no time to act on them, and as such I have given it up every single time. It takes a little bit to get used to it, but when you do, it will all come very much easier. Give it time, Zoe, and work hard. Keeping oneself occupied helps, I find.
So, Lol, if you haven't noticed, I have barely left the basement, and when I have, it's been doing stuff with Sebastian to make the election go smoothly. But beside that, all I've done is reading.
I will confide in you. There will be a meeting after the election, and if you are elected, I can only imagine that means a lot more work for you. I think you are up for it, however, and I would rather see no one else take it. It gets lonely on the council sometimes.
She looks... Raphael. You have Raphael there, don't you?
He simply sits on a bench behind the Empress. He's not allowed to say anything. I can, I think. Apparently I do not serve.
I look forward to work with you on the what's it called? Council. And I look forward to get a lot of work, to get these disturbing feeling of love out of my heart, indeed. I look forward to it.
I do not think either that Raphael is really one to feel such emotion. He might feel a sip of it and simply run away. He is a brave man in battle, but in these things, emotionally, I think he is the weakest of us all.
So I looked to Lowell. If my emotions goes too far, and the emotions for Raphael won't go away, I have been thinking of asking my father to find me a husband.
I see. I would hate to see you marry someone you do not love, Zoe. And if it must be so, I would be sad on your behalf.
So, Lowell, I know my father will find a good man, and with time we will learn to love each other.
If that is what you wish, I might also say that perhaps you should wait a few years until you have less pressing work. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Sure, but love hurts, and I want to get rid of it.
Besides, marrying another man while feeling this way for someone would seem dishonest to the one you're marrying, would it not?
No, he's in the same position as I, marrying to get whatever he wants. I'm marrying to get rid of feelings. None of us would feel love for each other, but with time we would learn.
Oh, that's a shouldering. It hurts, I know. Give it time, and don't do anything rash. It will disappear.
So I'm gonna see if I can find my father and see how he is. Justin, don't worry, I'm not asking for a husband yet.
Oh, no, well, it is really up to you, I suppose. Now, let's see if I can find anyone interesting to talk to, since you are leaving.
Since I'm what? Oh, leaving. Well, it's not that, Laurel. You've been a good friend.
I know, but I would hate for the others to go missing of the work I've done and put into this costume. I'm really glad Raphael seems to enjoy it.
So he smiles and bows and... well, off we go.
Off indeed. Or jumps off the balcony.
Swoops in over the buffet.
Spread his wings.
Shrimp!
So he will walk down.
Don't throw my food everywhere.
Lands behind someone.
See if she can find her father. See how he is. Ask him to go home so he's not in danger.
Your father. Ooh. Who is your father dressed as? Let's find out.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him at all. I've been busy.
He is Rovagug, isn't he?
My guess
He's Asmodeus.
No, yeah, definitely the banker.
Asmodeus the banker?
Yeah.
It would be fitting, actually.
It would be very fitting.
It would be very fitting, yeah.
Alone, you say? Well, of course.
Interesting.
What? Yes, but not.
Just
So, can you make me a perception check to find him?
My perception sucks.
You better hope he didn't disguise too well.
I'm sure if you struggle, we can.
Yeah,
You can
see.
always
You
ask.
do not find your father.
Well, I tried.
No, Zoe. I am your father.
And perception check.
To find out who's my father.
I need, if anyone else wants to do a perception check to help her find a father, but...
No, you know, she's
Want
not.
to find father.
sure.
You know, no, don't. She's
Oh.
not asking.
Ballard's found it.
No, Ballard found lots of meat. That's what Ballard found.
Peeks his head out of the kitchen. Oh, he's over there.
Your father seems to be dressed as Irory.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Does he have the body for that?
The one he could dress most scantily for.
Yeah.
Aye.
What?
He
He's out
he's
It's
displayed.
like a
He's on the
monk who only
market.
wears a robe.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's the god of monks and self-perfection.
Yeah, he
Physical
has.
sort of
Oh, yeah.
apps. God of apps, basically.
Well,
Yeah, he has the best
well
body
done,
ever.
Dad. You go, man. I'm your new mom.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
You want a little sister or brother?
heard that black head of the five-headed
Yeah,
dragon
this
over there
is,
was
Yeah, she's quite fetching, the dragon head, yeah.
As you walk over, you notice a small shimmer, clearly indicating he's using some kind of magic to make the look appear.
Interesting. Also, look surprised. Where did you get that magic from, Father?
There were things lying around in our house which I haven't used in ages. Some of it was a small magic trinket which I think your mother collected at some point.
So smiles, thinking of her mother leaving stuff behind with magic. You know, that's pretty cool.
It's not the most powerful item that exists, but it's a nice thing.
So nice. Well, I was thinking of using magic, but I don't want to panic people out if they touch me and feel a plate armor.
Oh, my armored little princess.
It sounded so non-emotional.
Oh no.
Just like completely
I
emotional.
think he just
Oh,
realized
my
that he has
armor.
a daughter who would wear full plate to a ball.
Yeah,
get away with it.
celestial
He's like,
full plate.
Oh, my
yes,
armored
we're
little
gonna get you married
princess.
soon. We're gonna get this done real soon.
You know, he can do it. Do it, Dad. You can do it. Anyway.
There's a whole ballroom.
There is a whole ballroom.
No.
Get
So-
busy.
So it looks to Father. I fear that since we have quite the important people in here, that they're gonna be trouble, and I really fear for you. I really don't want you to get hurt. You're the only one left I have.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll be fine. Trust me.
As a crossbow bolt comes down from the ceiling.
You know, Zoe would jump in front of. She has a
No
big-
crossbow bolt gets fired at him.
So in he jumps in.
No, Zoe has a bigger chance of surviving a crossbow bolt than he does, even though her AC sucks.
Oh no, well, unless you're not wearing your full plate.
She's not. She's not wearing her full plate or her cape. So, you know. She
He's not a
does
fitting
not.
face for them.
No, she feels very naked. And it's not only because she's
Well,
wearing.
it doesn't help
belly-
that she's dressed as,
Ashera, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that she's basically dressed in a belly dancer outfit.
Yeah, your father seems quite confident that nothing will happen to him.
Well, that's good. Zoe's fearful.
Suspiciously so, perhaps.
Zoe trusts her father and nods.
I will stay on this side.
He was very calm when the attack started.
I might as well ask a character. Did you like my speech?
It's wonderful, darling. Didn't know you were so good with words nowadays.
I had a lot of practice. Well, enjoy the party. I guess I better go mingle with everyone.
Very well. Enjoy the party. It's good for you to relax. You've had so much work lately.
I like my work. It makes me relax.
If you say so.
It helps me relax, fake smile. So I will do some mingling.
Mingling. Well, I'll come back to you in a minute 'cause you just did something with your father.
What?
Does anyone else want to specifically look for anyone or look
Yeah,
to talk
Raphael
around-
is certainly on
around
the outlook for the Empress.
Ballard
Would
is
you like to do a perception check to find the Empress?
If she's even here, if she's even arrived yet. I don't know.
You have a feeling, by the way the Sapphire Guards are acting, she's probably here.
Hmm.
Rith
Maybe
will
he
want
can
to try and help.
triangulate where she is by sort of looking at them.
It seems none of them are looking at the same spot. They seem to be like guarding like obvious
Areas.
strategic weaknesses like doors and windows, and
Oh, that's a poor roll.
you're pretty sure based on what she said they were told specifically don't give any clues.
Hmm.
Basically, just fortify the location.
If Raphael gave Nairo
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
enough description, could he possibly?
He can try. Doesn't know what the Empress is dressed as.
No, she could
Yeah,
use
that's-
magic to just look like anyone.
Nairo has a look around. Nope.
No, if any... No? Oh,
No, Nairo does not recognise.
damn. Unless he takes 20 on it, he's probably not going to make it.
Can't take 20 on a perception check.
Nope.
Not in this room where people keep moving.
Yeah.
Raphael will sort of make his way over the dance floor, skipping and jumping here and there. Swinging on a rope, maybe, I don't know, to get like through a throng of people over to Laurel. And sort of sidles up against the table, looking at Laurel, eating all the shrimp. And
Sort of bent over the tray,
yeah,
looking sort of creepy, hunching with the wings sort of
That's
twisting a little bit,
awesome. The shrimp's the same size as a baby arm.
almost. The largest Laurel's ever had.
Oh no.
As he looks, sort of turns quickly, looking with the mask, sort of all eyes staring Raphael right into their face.
Boo!
Boy!
Raphael will smile and say,
Good party.
I am quite I'm quite thrilled that you enjoy it so much, Laurel. Have you tried dancing with Asmodeus yet?
As I haven't been able to find him again.
Speaking of which, currently on the balcony right above you.
He looks. Oh, there you are.
Wings
Back to
spreading.
Raphael.
He says, I have been looking out for the guest of honor. I don't suppose you have seen her.
He sort of, takes a look around. Basically, he says,
Perception check.
The guards seem to act as if she is here, but I haven't been able to spot her.
Nope.
I was like, I can't really see very well with this mask.
Raphael nods. I suppose. Maybe she will. She
That
will.
eye isn't real.
I.
Sort of winks at him.
Does the third eye wink at him?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It looks real enough. That is really disturbing. Sort of pats.
Good, that was what I was going for. Most fitting for the costume, no?
He nods. Yes, you. As I said, I am quite stunned that you took such care in it.
He says, my position comes with certain responsibilities. I am the Lord Mayor, after all.
People around him.
They don't know which one, though.
Oh no!
The Archmage.
Could probably
There are too many Lamastrus in the room.
No one can guess.
A whole two!
Well, Raphael will then nod and basically add,
Try, perhaps. She would have given you a hint. Some way in which you can tell which costume she would be wearing. So it always goes in the stories when the lady wants the man to find her.
Raphael thinks back. Well, she did kind of show me a dress. Maybe I should look for that.
Little nods quickly and says, I have a guard to catch.
You have a what to catch?
A god.
Look at that handsome devil up there.
Raphael laughs and
Literally.
sweeps away. On the
Suddenly,
dance floor,
Law flies up to Asmodeus.
making his way towards Zoe and Ritland.
Do don't you tell Nairu about the dress.
A semi-feminine voice comes out. Hello. Hello.
Hello!
It's the Empress!
How are you this evening? Your outfit looked absolutely marvelous.
Yours as well. I was thinking then, looking upon all these fine deities, perhaps we should show them what the unification of chaos and law can be like.
Oh,
Test and see
my.
if it works.
Oh, goodness.
Oh
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Even though
Will you
Laurel can't dance.
fly?
Flight.
Servant cometh! Cast
God,
fly
is it
upon me!
Rune?
So, the slightly feminine Asmodeus nods to you. Let's take to the air.
Very well. There is no need to take up the room on the floor.
As the Asmodeus slightly hovers off the ground.
Oh yeah, Laura will fly up here. This dance will be done in the sky.
Skydance!
So much better than that. Well, he'll basically sweep up there, and he'll make his movements very. He's not really good at dancing. So instead,
I'll let you use your
flying
fly
with fancy. Yeah,
I'll let you use your fly bonus
that's
instead
what
of
he does.
Oh, yeah.
He can do. Oh, that's 7, but he'll be.
It's not bad.
He'll be. No, it's not bad at all. He'll be basically flying in very erratic and very chaotically, sort of, just really trying to make it look disturbing.
Uh-oh.
Natural 1.
You
Roll.
just can't really follow.
I mean, Asmodeus is not used to the chaos, clearly, but still not a bad dance. It's not
like
someone
the
fumbling over
robot.
the-
I imagine it's quite eye-catching.
It is quite eye-catching. There's a slightly flaming Asmodeus, and there's a winged Lamastru flying around the main hall.
As